Hello everyone and welcome to the Great Runs. And well, today really a great one. I have to say I'm a bit embarrassed not knowing so much about the fifth world champion, Max Euwe, before preparing this series. And okay, of course I knew him. Of course I've seen some of his games, his matches against Alekhine, but not really too much. I mean, I knew that he wasn't really a chess professional, and that okay, he was like a teacher. He was really tall. Okay, by far the tallest world champion. I mean, okay, maybe okay, Kramnik is probably second, but I mean, I think huge difference. He's way over 2 meters. I couldn't find exactly how much. Maybe one of the listeners can, has better knowledge. But I think he was 2 meters and a bit. Okay, typical, almost typical Dutch dude. But he was really one of the most interesting chess players out there. If I was making a most interesting man in the world commercial with a chess thing, it would probably be Euwe. I mean, dude, he was like amazing. Okay, he was a chess grandmaster, a mathematician, teacher in school, teaching in girls' school. Then he became like a big developer, like in the computer world. Amazing. I mean, when I was doing the research, I found one article starting with cyber heroes, and Euwe is there as one of the people that helped a lot computers and information search, and pretty amazing. Add to that he was FIDE president from 1970-78, and man, I mean, you read what people were saying about him as a FIDE president, you feel like you're in a absolutely a different world. Like, for example, Korchnoi regarded Euwe as the last honorable president of FIDE. Okay, without saying much, I would probably say that he was correct. Korchnoi in his assessment. I mean, Spassky spoke highly about him. Karpov, I mean, okay, all the great ones said great things. Kasparov obviously said that Euwe didn't understand so much the danger of having Russian control FIDE, because there were a lot of fights between Euwe as a FIDE president to the Russians, mainly about the match with Fischer and many other things. That was 1970-78. But what I found was most shocking, okay, FIDE president, grandmaster, super smart, mathematician, computer scientist, okay, all great. But he was a boxer, and like actually not quite a serious one. I mean, I will try to attach a picture of him in a boxing, very, very tall man. And not just a boxer, he was the European amateur heavyweight boxing champion. Man, you don't want to make him angry. So everyone said, he was a fighter and one of maybe the biggest gentlemen as a world champion. So really amazing thing. Now, one other thing I can mention is he was the least professional chess player, I would say pretty much of many grandmasters, but especially considering world champions. I mean, I cannot think about anyone, especially not already, at advanced chess, that was, I wouldn't say amateur, but not professional would probably describe it best as him. I mean, thinking about that in the 1930s, he already was one of the biggest challengers for Alekhine, and he doesn't have so many big games and so many, legacy way before that. He actually played for a long time. For example, he won every Dutch championship he played from 1921 till 1952. That was actually 12 titles, a record that nobody